So this is going to be just a stream of me going through and getting collectibles before I've got a doctor's appointment today. I'm a little bit stuffy, so you can probably tell that I sound weird. So we're going to go through and get the collectibles in this area that we're in real fast. That's what we're doing for the next hour and a half or so. So no story in this, I don't think, unless they just randomly say something as we're on the ship. But yeah, so just getting collectibles that we've missed from last night. I wanted to go through them and get them last night, but I got so tired that I just couldn't do it. So I think we're gonna do this area here, like all this. Go ahead and get all this done. And I don't think it'll take too long. It may take about an hour. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. Anyway, lots of places we can cross the river at. Excuse me. Jeez. I wonder where this goes. If this goes over there to Orinda. I guess we can find out. If it does, that would help out a lot. That way I ain't got to take the boat over there, because I really don't want to. I don't want to do anything that's going to mess up dialogue, you know. I will post this to YouTube as well. I'll just put it under a different title. That way those who don't care about this part don't have to worry about it. Okay, yeah, it's going to go over there. Good. Man, I feel like... I actually don't feel terribly bad, but like I've got this scad cold that's just driving me nuts. Okay, where are we? Oh no, we didn't go where I thought we would. We went down here. Where are we at right now? This is a new place. I don't even see a viewpoint anywhere around here. Interesting. Got a little garden here. It's nice. Is there anything here we can actually look at, or is this kind of a... Oh, there is a prosperity token here. There's stuff here for sure. Yeah. Alright, well, let's cross the river again. I guess we'll go ahead and get the ship. And go to where we want to go. Since this place ain't it. What's up, buddy? How are you? Hopefully a little better than I am. Been sick for the past 3 or 4 days, so hasn't been fun, but we're hanging in there. A little stuffy today, so I'm sure I sound terrible.
Captain Cormac has the
Loose
win!
and trim too!
That's pathetic that I gotta get back on this big ship just to go right over here to the other side of the river. I have to swap those two mares in my position. Nice, that sounds like fun. You'll be busy for a little while.
Captain has the helm.
Unfurled, mates! Let's move!
Dock the ship, please.
Anchor ahoy!
Alright, where are we at here? There's a lot of things to get on this little island. I guess you could call it an island or peninsula, outcropping something, I don't know. Guess we'll start going up this way. Some of this stuff's hard to find. The ones I was trying to find yesterday were very difficult. There's so many rock ledges you can climb up, and some of them you couldn't get to because they were down in a cave, and you had to find just a secret like hole in the ground to get down in there. That was weird. You prefer not doing it, but my uncle needs the stock nose off mine for his car. How long is it going to take you to change those, you think? Are they, Obviously they're not unibodies. Do you guys have like fabricated front clips on them, or are you using factory? Paying you a little bit, mostly being paid with a race bumper. Hey, whatever works. It's gonna be down there. Yep. Okay. Please don't die. I think I want to buy a like a late 90s or early 2000s Craftsman truck series truck. I found one on Facebook in Pennsylvania, which I'm not going to go over there and get. I'll wait on one that's a little closer if I can find one. But I found one for sale in Pennsylvania with a, it had like 5 races under it. Of course, the races were at a local track. They weren't NASCAR races, but it had a NASCAR-approved engine in it. I'm assuming the same one that came out in the truck itself. Probably modified a little bit. And the transmission and everything. I mean, it was a turnkey truck for $11,000, which I feel like is a pretty good deal. I want to buy one and turn it into a street truck. Just get a custom title for it and a muffler and headlights and taillights and a horn, and basically just turn it into a street truck that I can drive, you know, when it's nice and dry and summer outside. I think it'd be bad, man. That'd be awesome. Going down the highway in a Craftsman Truck Series truck like that. Because you can put just fog lights on the bottom and like just, you know, small taillights and it'll pass. yeah, I know. But I like the idea of the race truck body. Of course, I guess you could buy I could buy like a late model truck and it'd be basically the same thing. It probably wouldn't be quite as expensive. Where am I going? But the one in Pennsylvania I found, it was nice. It did need a new wrap on it. That's one thing I would have to have done because I didn't like the way the wrap looked. It looked kind of silly. I mean, it'd be okay if you were racing it, but it would look silly to actually drive it down the road and use it as something you were driving to work or to car shows or whatever. We used to have a guy around here. I don't know if you know what a modified is. I don't know if y'all have those up there or not. I know they're really big in the Northeast. And a lot of people around here like them too. They're not as big here, but in the Northeast they're huge. But we used to have a guy in one of the larger cities around here had a modified that he had turned into a street legal car, and he would drive it. You'd see him going up and down the highway. It's pretty cool. Let's see if we can catch this thing. Oh, where's it going? That way. Don't fly off, don't fly off. Come on, go, 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 go. There we go, nice. That, and we almost probably lost that one. There is a large mod scene over there. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't really sure. Of course, I guess it's not much different than a dirt modified, maybe. Although, well, no, dirt modifieds are different. Yeah, that was a pretty cool car that guy had, though. It was interesting seeing him come down the highway. Because, he had a muffler on it, but you couldn't tell, you know. And that thing was super loud, and he'd go down there and just kick it, man, and it's pretty badass. Okay, where to next? We got rabbits there. I don't really feel like killing rabbits right now. Let's go get this map. Probably need to look at my map as well and see if I have any treasures in this area. I think with the treasure maps, I probably want to do most of those after I've unlocked the area. But just because I'm constantly finding them, and I find them from areas I've already been in, and I'm gonna kill this guy if I can catch him. There we go. Been playing a lot of Modern Warfare 2 lately, since the Battle Pass and all that came out. I streamed some of it the other night. I may start streaming some of that too. I'm not, well, I was gonna say I'm not good at it. I'm not bad at it, but like there are some days where I can log onto there and I'm freaking awesome, man. Like I'll get the top rank or the top score from everybody. Like anywhere from 35 to 4,900 points, like 20, 30 kills. And then there's also days I'll log in and I'm just god-awful terrible. And today has been one of them days, like I've just been terrible this morning. It's experience, like there's a lot of lag going on or something. I don't know what's going on with it. And I'm hardwired, but I would shoot at somebody and like the screen would freeze up and then it would unfreeze and I'd be dead. I don't know what the heck's causing that, but they've been doing hot patches all morning because I'll play for 2 or 3 rounds and then it'll update. So they must be having problems with it. There are 4 different tracks which have their own version of Nostalgia or Vintage Modified. There are also 3 different Touring Modified series. Okay. Yep. Gotcha. And one specific track that completely restarted their mod class that's got 14 cars within 3 seasons, and that's not too bad. I like mods okay. I've always liked late models better and just fendered cars just because I think they're more fun to watch because you get guys bumping into each other and stuff. Modifieds are fun to watch depending on the track. If you watch them like at New Hampshire, where they can actually get a little draft and stuff, they're really fun to watch. But for the most part, I prefer fendered cars. That was in the North Atlantic. You wish the mini stock class would see this kind of resurgence. As do I. Mini stocks are pretty big around here, but they're getting so expensive now that some guys are getting out of them. And unfortunately, for whatever reason, when guys can't afford to race their class, they typically don't drop down into a lower class, which I wish they would. U-cars are fairly inexpensive to race, but a lot of people don't seem to go back down to U-cars. I think my cousin, he's got a couple championships with mini stocks, and at Caraway Speedway, and I think he finished second at Ace Speedway this year for championship. He's raced at Bowman Gray, which I'm sure you've heard of that track before, and a bunch of other small tracks, Cataract County and Wayne County Speedway, a bunch of different places, and he does really good. He said he's spending almost as much on his mini stock per year as you would on a late model. If you have Racing America, you should check out the Fall Classic. We had Vintage Mods Day 1 and a Modified Invitational on Day 2. I will check that out. I do have Racing America. I'm looking forward to, not this weekend, but next weekend, I don't know if it's called the Fall Classic or what it is, but at Southern National, it's a $50,000 to win late model race, which is the richest they've ever had around here. It's going to be nuts. Run at Tri-City Raceway in a half-mile trial. Okay, I'll check it out. I don't have nothing to watch this weekend, so that'll give me something to watch. But, yeah, back to mini stocks. He was thinking about just trading his mini stock in or selling it and just getting a late model because he was spending so much money on it already. So, I don't know if he's going to do that or not, but we'll see. I kind of want to get involved in it again, like I'm getting the itch. But I just don't have the money with everything so expensive right now. Excuse me. Everything's so expensive right now, I just can't afford it. Let's go back to Morganton, or Morgan. It's funny that you seen a minute ago in here, the little doorway that had the skull on it or whatever. It houses the, I guess the best armor you can get in the game, and you have to put these little, like, sticks in there to unlock the door, but the door's made of freaking, like, twigs. So it's funny because if anybody wanted it, you could just break the twigs. I mean, it'd be so easy. Instead, you got to go around the map and find all these little secret things and stick them in there, and it unlocks for you magically. You know, hobby stock only would have been $20,000 to build, but I bought mine for $8,000. Excuse me. $20,000 is fairly pricey too for a hobby stock. I feel like. I think when I built mine, I spent like $2,400 on it, but I did get a free engine from a buddy of mine, and had a lot of volunteer help. So, and plus, I didn't buy a lot of racing parts either. Magical twigs, they definitely are something. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with them, but Gosh, I need to go up here and get this one. That's kind of on a weird spot.
Give me some speed! As much sail as you can!
I bought my car, if I remember right, I bought my car. Top of the line big boy stuff. Yeah, I know. I think that's why I got out of it, because I believe that they told me to get an engine built to run with the really fast guys was going to be about 10 grand base. And I was like, nope, can't do it. Can't do that. The car itself is not that expensive, you know. I think the car I paid like $1,400 for. It was an 86 Monte Carlo, full frame Monte Carlo, and which I was told is like one of the best ones to have. And I bought a roll cage from CV Products, which used to be a thing, but they're not anymore, I don't think. Am I going the right way? I'm not.
We're the gang for the kick
About to pull up the e-brake and drift the sucker around.
Your advance has gone, you'd see again.
Put my old roll cage in it.
Bound round the horn to
And I raced it for about a half a year before the motor blew, and I just couldn't afford another one. I think total I spent like around probably $3,000 to $4,000 on mine, with all the safety stuff and everything. The engine that came with it is like a $10,000 motor itself, so paying $8,000, I had no hesitation when you say yeah, for sure. Yeah, you got a good deal. I'm impressed. I mean, I remember when we were first talking about you getting involved in racing, you really came a long way. I'm looking forward to seeing you in some super lates one day, man. It's going to be awesome.
And an old man too.
Oh, shoot, where am I supposed to go again? Turn to the, okay, it turns to the...
Floating cargo for the taking, sir.
Look at this guy.
Right, we're gonna hit.
I will junk your stuff so fast.
Hit us, sir.
Steer clear of the mines, Captain.
He ain't got no chance. Gotta do some impressing before I get that far. Yeah, you'll probably need some help. Well, yeah, just keep at it, man. That's all you can do. For two, I mean, whenever you got some super late model drivers coming involved in, and you know, honestly, the best thing you could do would probably be to try to get with a good team and help them out a little bit if you can, if you got time. And like I said, getting good with some of them owners and stuff, and you never know, they might give you the opportunity to test one day or something. That's how a lot of drivers get their start. At least the ones that can't afford to do it on their own, you know. Alright, we have I believe we have a warehouse here, maybe? Hopefully. Be nice. Maybe not. Kind of a small little area. We'll see.
J'ai rejoint l'armée, c'était pour la solde.
Oh man, I can't breathe today. Jeez, this cold is kicking my tail. Luckily though, I found some people to be pseudo teammates with me. We've been helping each other for at least. I hate the way the PlayStation cuts off chat. Help each other for the past 1.5, even though we don't race the same class this season, though we will. And that's the best way to do it. Just get involved and meet people. I wish I'd have stuck with it. But I tried a few different teams that were kind of local, and when they didn't pan out, I just kind of gave up because I didn't want to move, you know, far away to get it to work in the sport, like an hour away from here, which a lot of people do. And then, honestly, once I realized what and all was involved in getting, like, working with NASCAR, I was like, there was pretty much no way I was going to enjoy that, I don't think, anyways. A lot of long hours, and the pay's not as good as I thought it would be, you know. And then the more race cars I built and worked on, the more I didn't want to watch racing, so that's one reason I quit doing it, because I enjoyed watching racing so much, and then Then I started working on the cars, and I didn't enjoy it anymore, and I didn't enjoy that, you know. I was like, man, this sucks. Like, that's the only sport I like to watch. There are several young kids who are very talented who've moved that way and haven't been able to do much, sadly. Yeah, it happens. What is this, a deer? Just running out there around. God, they're fast. Of course they are. There's probably a hunting challenge around here somewhere, I imagine. You used to have the truck series and Xfinity and stuff too, you know. You used to see all these young kids get involved, and it hasn't lasted there very long. The most successful as of late has landed in Nashville, and she races for the Rickley War Team. What's her name? Where have I heard of her? It's a fox. There's supposed to be some way you can like automatically shoot these things. Well, I didn't even hit him. There's supposed to be some way you can automatically shoot these things, but I can't remember how to do it. Brittany Zamora. I don't know if I've heard of her or not. I'll have to look her up. Back. Here's my fox pelt. Get your own fox pelt. K&N for 2 seasons. Okay, maybe that's where I heard her from. There's the girl that races at Hickory in late models that has just been busting people's tails. I would like to see a couple girls get involved in racing and actually do fairly good. I mean, they're, you know, when Danica Patrick got in there, I was kind of hoping she would, yes, right in the neck. I was kind of hoping she would do halfway decent, but she never really did, which I guess not really surprising. She's never done that great in IndyCar either. I mean, she did okay, but not terribly good. Then Natalie Decker, I had hopes for her, and she never really done anything. She's a pretty good road racer, but not very good when it came to ovals. I don't know of anybody else who's really kind of up and coming. Alright, let me raid this outpost here. Get a lot of stuff for outposts. Anybody over here? Get this done real quick. Nobody sees us. Nice. I wonder where. Oh, in there. You didn't. Okay, we're fighting. I was gonna try to go stealthy, but walk the wrong way. Where the heck? See? That's what you get. I'm gonna do that. Murder all you guys. So much blood in this game. If you ever backhand me again. Keyholder's running away. Well, let's go find him. Oh, did he get away? He may have. Is that him? That might be him right there. He's fighting like he's a colonel or general. Quick. I hate them guys that shoot. That's what you get. That is what you get. Alright, where is my key? I don't know where he went. Okay, I see. Oh, she just got me. Oh, you missed. Sucker.
Et la Violette, vous allez patrouiller le côté nord.
Wow, they never even rung that one. There is a team over this way from Montana who gives kids a shot, but if they don't offer their rides, they rent them out for a race or season. They even sponsor the big Northwest Super Late Model Series. How much does it cost to rent one of those cars for like a race? I had a buddy of mine that raced a couple ARCA races that rented it out, but man, it was like super expensive. I think he could afford to rent like 1 or 2 races. One of them was at Lucas Oil Raceway Park about 4 or 5 years ago. I think he finished like 14th, but which is really terrible in ARCA for a halfway decent team. And the team he raced for wasn't even really that great. So who knows how much it would cost to race for like Venturini or somebody like that. You haven't asked. You know, yeah, I get that. No point, I guess. If you know you can't afford it, there ain't no point in even asking. All you'll do is depress yourself. Oh shoot, dang it. Man, good old Assassin's Creed's jump mechanics suck so bad. The old ones. I've met the guy who runs the deal, though, and chatted with him for a bit, trying to introduce myself to important people. There you go. You got the right idea. There he is. This guy. So we can get this guy without him noticing we're coming.
Soyez alerte. On ne sait pas ce qui peut nous tomber dessus.
Quick. Ah, yes. Give me that key.
Ne me tuez pas, je vous en prie. Pitié.
Alright, let's go steal all these goodies. After I've killed everybody here, so we ain't gotta worry about nobody really seeing us, do we? Tobacco cloth, stone, lots of stone cloth, lots of wood, lots of metal. Good. Good. I needed all that. Alright, now for the shanty. By the time I get done clearing this section out, I should have enough for about anything I want. Easy. Some of those are tough. I'm gonna buy me a capture card this weekend, I think, because to try to get rid of so much pixelation, so I can just stream this from my PC instead of my PS5. Because obviously Sony don't know how to freaking. I don't know if it's their encoder or what it is that makes it so bad. Because the bitrate, according to Twitch, is like 5,500 and 6,000 is the max bitrate. So I don't know why it looks so pixelated sometimes, but it does, and I hate it. I'm a quality whore, so I don't like, I don't care how good the game is or how exciting I can make it, which I know is not very, but I do not like to watch a stream with terrible visual quality, so I gotta get that fixed. Well, it's funny because it's funny because usually you might think they're too busy or unwilling to help or chat, but everyone so far I've met have been quite nice whenever I have spoken to them. Yep, same for me in my experience talking to a lot of teams, which it has been a while, like 15 to 20 years since I tried to get into NASCAR, but everyone I called were really nice people. I do wish, listening to like Dell Jr. Download and stuff like that, you hear a lot of people talking about how they met people through iRacing or various other video game racing games and stuff like that. Yeah, I know. Well, and that's what a lot of people say. They say 720's fine. As long as the game's good, it don't really matter. It's more of a personal preference, I think. I just don't like, because I have the stream over here on my other monitor, so I can watch it while I'm playing, so I can look over there and make sure it hasn't froze up or whatever. And I just don't like bad quality. Like, it drives me nuts. Anyway, like I was saying, I talked to oh geez, what was the guy's name? Well, let me back up a little bit. So listening to that podcast, you hear about a lot of people saying that, you know, they got involved in it because they met somebody through video games or whatever else, and that person, you know, they became friends, and they're like, hey, you want a job in racing, you can come stay at my house or on my property at a rental house or whatever until you get your feet on the ground, blah, 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 blah. A lot of people get involved that way. I didn't want to move an hour and a half south of here, or drive an hour and a half south of here to work in the sport. Had I not been married, I probably would have, but my wife didn't want to move away from her parents, which I understand that, and I respected that. And really, I didn't want to move away from my parents either. And, but everybody I talked to, when I called Kevin Harvick Incorporated when he had his own team, talked to Rick Corelli, which was his shop foreman, I think, at the time. He was a really nice guy. I called Bill Davis Racing and tried to get a job with their truck team. That was the first job I tried to get. And they were actually going to hire me, but the guy told me, he's like, I don't know whether we're going to race next season or not. This is kind of at the end of the season. And he's like, I don't want to hire you and then have to fire you or lay you off in a month because we're not racing, you know, the next year. And that's what ended up happening. They ended up closing up shop the year after because I guess Bill Davis just wanted to get out of it, so he sold all of his stuff off and got out. Never met him personally, and I can't remember what the guy's name was, but it was one of the crew chiefs that was over one of the truck teams that I talked to. That would have been a really good way for me to get my foot in the door, and they were right up the road from where I live now anyways, in High Point. So, yeah, exactly. That's, yep. Yeah, TJ Majors got to work with Dale Jr. through, not iRacing, but the, what was it, NASCAR Racing 2003 season, basically what iRacing was before it became iRacing, yeah. Not only him, there's actually a lot of people that's mentioned that on the Dale Jr. download that they, you know, got involved that way.
You certainly look like a predator. But can you hunt like one?
Sure can. So, anyway, so we're hunting foxes. It's a deer. Right, yeah, there they are. Yeah, Papyrus and Sierra. Alright, go ahead and load this gun. Boy, it takes so long to load the guns up. Get that one too. Oh, I missed it. Must be on the other side of a rock or something. Almost started working with a guy who ran a off-road truck series, but I turned that down because I didn't really want to do that. In a way, I kind of wish I had of, just because I think it'd been a cool experience. He had a shop in High Point as well at the time. Well, I got 3 whole minutes to do this. That's plenty of time. Well, if I can find more fox. There's one down there. I guess that's what that is. You got a couple of them down there. Ah, I'm about to say I keep hearing one to my left. Got him or not. Nope, missed him. There he is. Missed him again. One more. That might be a deer there. You gotta get so close to him. What the heck? Turn red. Okay, well I don't know why I couldn't kill that guy. Or why it wasn't locking onto him. Where are you at? There's one. There we go. Make me a nice pretty coat. Okay, that place is done. Good. It didn't take quite as long as I thought it would. How many more we got here? We got something over here. No, that's on the other. Yeah, that's on the other one. So that's done. Probably need to check out right here to see if there's like a treasure box or something right there. I'm not sure if there is or not. Let's see, before we do that, we'll just head on down here and get... No, there shouldn't be, because it's showing me this treasure box is here, and obviously I haven't been there yet, so we'll go get that, head down there and get that, and then get this mine right here, and then the barn, and then this place. Haven't been there yet. There's a lot of stuff there, it looks like, and that'll be it. If I have time. I think I have time to do it all. Going from Call of Duty to this must feel like yeah. Yeah, it sucks. Right now I got some wrap projects in the works. Some friends of mine have a side business for wrapping, and we've batted around the idea of them wrapping the Firebird. What are you gonna go with? Like a design, like what type of design, or if you can even really explain it. What colors? Hooray! Captain's back.
All sail,
I feel like I should go over there and get that, but I'm waiting. Waiting until I get to that region.
Oh, haul away for the windy weather, boys. Haul away, boys. Haul away. Oh, haul away and pull together.
Colors debate.
Haul away, boys. Haul away. Haul away and let's get going, boys. Haul away, boys. Haul away. Oh, haul away for the merchants.
I always liked a white and green car. I know green is like an unlucky color in racing, but white with green stripes I always thought looked kind of cool. Not like racing stripes, but like a stripe that starts around the front of the fender and kind of runs up along the side of the car and then wraps around the top of the quarter panels, you know. If you do it right, it looks really nice. And it's different because you don't see green on cars very often.
And rolling down to Cuba just to beat up Creole ladies, boys. Haul away, boys, haul away. And soon we'll be in red hot Cuba, boys. Haul away, boys, haul away. Oh, haul away in the window moving, boys. Haul away, boys.
This must be my new shanty here.
Women, boys. Haul away, boys, haul away. Oh, haul and shake her as she
What a life that would be. You want to stick to purple with some yellow on the side, but Mom and Grandma find purple hard to see at night, so they're lobbying for the colors to flip. Okay, yeah. Purple and yellow. That's an interesting combination. A lot of contrast there, so I can see how that would look pretty nice. I've always had a thing for like white race cars. Like my race car was white. A friend of mine, his was white when he had it.
Ease off the wind.
My iRacing car is not white. So it's that light. Well, I guess depending on what class I'm running. I think my first iRacing car was white. I wish I could get somebody to paint my old Papyrus paint scheme. I need to talk to a friend of mine that does those and see if he can do that. Just give me that scheme, but put pay to win on it, since I'm sort of technically kind of sponsored by them, sort of. Not really sponsored by them, but I get setup assistance for running their logo. I think his name is Michael House. He has a sort of skull style of car like your street stock. Okay, got you. I know what you're talking about. Runs a late model in the south. Oh, okay. Michael House. I don't know. I'd have to look and see. I don't really recognize, like, the name don't ring a bell, but that doesn't really mean anything.
Crowded all on. Full sails.
What time is it? 11:30.
Poor old man came riding by, and we say
About 30 more minutes.
Fire!
And I got to run. I'll have to flip you a photo. Okay, yeah, send it on.
And we say so, and we know so. And if he dies, we'll tan his hide. Oh, poor old man. And if he don't, I'll ride him again.
The other idea is what Jag Coughlin ran for his super late model. I don't know who that is either.
Poor old man. He's dead as a nail in the lamp room door. And we say so, and we know so. And he won't come worrying us no more. Oh, poor old man. We'll use the hair of his tail to sew our sails. And we say so, and we know so.
Oh, you better turn sharper than that. We're going to hit. Oh, maybe not. Man, I could not have gotten closer without running into the shore. There should be, sorry, not Jag, it's the drag racer. Cody Coughlin. Okay, yeah, I know, I have heard of him. I can't picture what his car looks like, but I do know the name. He raced in trucks or something too, didn't he? I feel like that's where I know him from. Can I get up here? Like, easily? Yeah, there we go. Or maybe I just know him from super late models, I'm not sure. I might know him from the Cars tour. I know the name from somewhere. He ran in trucks for like 4, yeah, okay. That's where I've heard him from. Okay, let's see. I'm really surprised there's not something like right here. So this is like a mine or something. Supply. Oh, a supply camp. I don't think I've been to one of those yet.
Captain's helm! Loose made sails!
So this will be new.
For sail! All sail!
And I'm going the wrong way again, like always. Problem is, I keep finding cool late model, super late model paints, but I have a GD Firebird, so trying to adjust wrap my body is fun. Yeah. I know, I have that same problem in iRacing sometimes. I'll find something that looks really good on a late model, and I'll talk to somebody about like doing a truck or something like that, and they're like, that would look like crap. Like, okay, never mind. Speaking of wraps, I think I might actually get my older car wrapped instead of painted. I haven't decided yet, but I think the wrap would last longer. I'm just doing white. I don't know how much gloss would have on it. That's what I'm worried about, because I want it to be pretty glossy, and I bet a wrap wouldn't be very glossy. Because I guess you can wax it. I guess you can wax a wrap. I have a buddy that used to, I don't know if it still works at like a wrap company or not, but he used to do race cars and stuff like that. And he told me he could wrap my car for me. So I got somebody that would do it for me. It wouldn't charge me as much. White cars, mostly white to me, are just meh. Yeah, I like white, man. I always have. But I'm thinking about doing like my 2016 Camaro Super Sport is white with black, with a black racing stripes, and they're kind of like they got metal flake in them. The racing stripes do. Yeah, a lot of people do. That's what my wife's like. Why do you always buy white? I don't know. It's just so clean looking. So I want to do my old. Oh shoot, these guys are gonna notice me. I want to do my older Camaro in white with like gunmetal racing stripes. I think that'd be kind of cool looking. So I guess the supply camp is basically the exact same thing as the supply buildings or whatever, storage buildings. Come on up here if you think you're man enough. You know, you're trying to shoot me and didn't even have your gun. Oh, you did shoot me. Okay. All right, you did too. Oh, geez, I'm getting shot from everywhere. They're all trying to shoot me. I'm gonna die. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh Lord, have mercy. I gotta get out of here. No, don't climb up there. I'm gonna die. I'm stuck. Yep, I couldn't move. It wouldn't let me. Dang it. Landon Huffman is pretty okay because it's got a nice design, but there are some people who just chose to run flat white or flat black cars, and it's just like, okay, I guess you were just more worried about spending money on more important things. Yeah, some people just like that, you know. Some people just like a boring scheme, I guess. I like flat black too. I wouldn't want it for my car, my daily driver, just because black shows up dirt. Oh God, man, these guys, man, this is gonna be not fun trying to get this stuff down here with all these guys around. You gotta worry about you no more, at least. Take out these riflemen.
Le roi Louis ne nous abandonnera jamais. Ça fait des picots.
Okay. What you guys done? Run away. Pull your sword out. On the other hand, your uncle has a friend who he used to spot for, or he used to spot in Worm for? I don't know what you're trying to say there. Who has a bad habit of being involved in accidents, so he don't even worry about painting his car anymore. That's another thing about having a nice job or a nice rap. Like, if you beat and bang a lot, and you mess it up, then you gotta fix it, you know? If you want your car to stay looking nice anyway. I mean, me personally, I would make it look nice at the beginning of the year, and then I wouldn't worry about what happens to it. And then at the, by the end of the season, if it's messed up, fine, and I would just fix it for next season, you know? I think. Work, okay, I see, yeah. Gotcha. That was obvious. I don't know how I didn't figure that. Come on, get up there. Thank you. I know. Well, mine's not hardly working at all right now, so it don't work much to begin with. This is a nice little settlement. And I've got so much money in the bank. Way up. Alright, what do we have around here? How much stuff? Oh geez, there's a lot of stuff here. There's a supply camp. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get something to blow my nose with. Okay. That's a little better. I swear, Afrin is like the best stuff ever made when it comes to like getting rid of nasal congestion. He bent 2 wheels, so he brought. Did I miss something? Let me see. Hold on. Oh, a guy who I befriended after buying his son's car does that similar deal. He gets it pretty to start the season, and by the end, he had a replacement nose and a quarter panel that were flat black on his yellow car. And he bent 2 wheels, so he bought some of someone else's. So he ran white wheels on the left side. That's funny. Yeah, a lot of guys do that around here. Yeah, like tight little bull rings. Because, I mean, they tear their cars up every single weekend, you know. Jeez, all these guys around here, my goodness. Oh, wow. They saw me a lot faster than I thought they would. Got him. Got him. One more. Where's he at? There he is. Right, you guys are down. And where's the flag? Oh shoot, the freaking guy is trying to shoot me again. No, get down. You're gonna get shot. I don't know where the flag is. Where's the flag? Oh, there, is that it over there? No, that's the flag to the ship. Oh, guys. Oh, you jerk. Dude, please, seriously. How do you like it, huh? Not so fun, is it, getting shot at? I don't know where the flag's at. There it is. Is that green dot on my mini-map and I just didn't see it? I guess it was. Okay, well, I'm blind.
Quelque chose là-bas. Qu'est-ce que c'est? N'essaie même pas, compris?
Yeah, come on over here and look for me. It's funny how some people fix things. I know, that's... Here, this body panels are put on with duct tape and zip ties sometimes. Well, this is my place now, so that's good. I guess. Give me that little bit extra income. But for some reason, steel and tons of things. Had a mini stock whose throttle hung coming to the green, and within the week he had a different one prepped and ready to go. That's how my cousin is. He'll have a massive wreck, and then he'll be out there working on it, and within like 2 or 3 days he'll have the front end completely rebuilt, and pretty much does it all himself. I mean, his my uncle, his dad, helps him, but he's pushing 80, so he can't do but so much. Another map. He just went out and bought someone who had moved on to super late model, but had the mini on the side just for fun. I think my cousin's got something like four mini stocks pretty much built and ready to go. They don't all have engines in them, but like, you know, if he wrecks one, I'm gonna just pull the motor out of his and put it in another one. Of course, none of them are as good as his main car, but they're just there just in case. He had two Goodies Dash Series cars from back in the day. I don't know what he's done with those. I guess he sold them. I think he was going to turn one into a mini stock, but something with the way the body was made, he couldn't do it or something. I'm not sure. We'll go up here and get the stuff up top first. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to get this whole region done in this stream before I have to leave. I was hoping I would, but it's going a little slower than I expected. The guy who won the Traveling Mini Stock Championship said he would tear down and rebuild the car and get 5 motors prepped for next season. Sounds about right. I'm telling you, it can get expensive. Those mini stock guys, man, they don't play around. The crazy thing is, the guy around here who is pretty much the fastest guy that wins almost everything, everybody says his cars are like, they're not immaculate. You know, they're not junk, obviously, but they're not immaculate. He really don't spend near as much money as everybody else. He's just really, really good. Yeah, for sure. You don't mess with him either. I've seen him get in a handful of fights, and I've seen him knock some dudes out. Like, just one punch, just flat out and knock them out. And he's not like a super big guy. And he's fairly old. I think he's in like his 60s now, but like, he don't play around, man. You don't mess with that dude. But he's a super nice guy, you know.
Certainly look like a predator.
Yeah. Black bear. Collect black bear pelts within the time limit. Okay, cool. Let's go hunting some black bear. 2 bear pelts. There's 1. I wonder if I can chase him down. Oh, that's right. This is, I did this last night. There's 1. That's a big black bear. We have black bear here. They're not that big. Maybe we just have smaller black bears. I don't know, but I've never seen one that big. You just came out of nowhere, didn't you? That was easy. There's a guy around here who is like the gatekeeper for the mini stock drivers in the P&W. And he can drive everything and be top 5. So that's how this guy is. I'm pretty sure somebody put him in a late model a while back, and he didn't win in it, but he did pretty good for never really driving one. Some people just have that knack, you know. They can just pretty much jump in anything and drive anything. Loot the chest. What are we going to get from this thing? Where's this chest at? Is it up? It must be up on top of that ledge. Whoop, don't want to go that way. Well, it says I'm right on top of it. Seen him dust off an early 90s late model a couple years ago, and he was fastest in practice, qualified second, but had a tire go down racing for third. You have arrived. Greedfall? No, it's Assassin's Creed Rogue. I don't know why it doesn't say it in the on the stream. Usually it will if you're playing a game. It automatically says that. Let me fix that. I mean to change it every time I play, and I always forget. Crap, where is it at? Let me figure it out here. It's been a while. I'm so bad at streaming. I love doing it, but I'm terrible. They change stuff around so much I can never... Yeah, Stream Manager, I'm here. Where do I change it at? Oh, here we go. I found it. Hopefully this fixes it. It's Assassin's Creed Rogue Remastered, is what it is. There. Alright, where's this chest I was looking for? Go ahead and kill you real fast. These fellas over here. There must be a... Oh man, you didn't... You're supposed to kill them at the same time. Shay, what are you doing? Just run past him and let him see you. It's gotta be up here somewhere. It is. It's up on top of that freaking hill, I bet. It's gotta be. Doesn't look like anything up there except for... Unless there's like a cave or something down here. Doesn't look like there's anything up there at all, except for bushes. I don't know. Oh, that's what that thing is. I have raided some of those before. Okay. I must be missing something. I don't know what Greedfall is. Where is this? Or what is this? Oh, it's down there below me. Right? Yeah, way down there. Holy, why is it? Oh, okay. I didn't know. I'll have to check that out. I don't think I've ever even heard of it, to be honest with you. I'm gonna look that up real fast. Is it new? I know not Activision, jeez. Ubisoft was supposed to be coming out with a... Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I never even heard of this before. No, it's definitely not new. Oh, okay, awesome. Is it any good? I might have to check it out one day. I like pirate games. Ubisoft was supposed to come out with a pirate game a while back. I don't know if they ever did. I think their game actually ended up becoming like Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Awesome. Yeah, I'll write that down. I have to remember that. I've got tons and tons of games on PlayStation Plus that I want to play, and I've downloaded, and I want to stream, and there's so many games, I just don't have time for them all. I get about an hour a day at most on average to actually play video games after work and with family and everything else. So it takes me, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, no lie, took me 2.5 years to complete, and about 320 hours to complete it 100%. And I completed it 100%. Everything you could do, every collectible you could get, every location you could find, including the historic, history tour, all that stuff. Took me 320 hours in 2.5 years, which is honestly kind of embarrassing that it took that long, but I'm trying to make a conscious effort to play more. There for a long time I had to work Saturdays at work, Monday through Saturday. I haven't had to do that. I'm off Saturdays now. After I have to for Christmas, it's mandatory, but after Christmas is over, I shouldn't have to work Saturdays anymore during the year, so that's going to free up a lot of time. So I'm pretty excited about that. maybe we'll get some more playtime in. I've been doing it quite a bit the last couple weeks. I have a YouTube channel as well. It's under drunk_mercenary, same as the Twitch. And everything I stream, I upload onto YouTube afterwards. So if you're interested in checking that out, go for it. It's not the best content in the world, more of a hobby than anything, but I still enjoy doing it. So I just kind of made the YouTube channel just to have a I guess like an archive, you know, a free archive place that I could just put all my streams in. So sometimes the Twitch ones kind of go away after a certain amount of time. I don't know if they all do, but I know some of them have. You've been trying 100% Dying Light 2. I've heard that's a really good game too. Snyder, it might have been you that was telling me I needed to play that. Somebody was telling me I needed to. I never even played the first one. So I've got to do that at some point. And Days Gone, I never played that. Yeah, I know you do. You do tell me to play a lot. I've got Days Gone. I've had Days Gone for over a year, and I've never even turned it on. So the reason I'm playing this now is because I played Black Flag, and I didn't even know Rogue came out. Somehow I completely missed it, and it was free on PlayStation Plus. So I downloaded it, and then I never played the DLC to Black Flag, which was called, what was it called? Let me look real quick. Freedom Cry. Never played that either, and apparently it's kind of its own. Sorry for the blue screen. Apparently it's kind of its own separate game because it was so large. So I went ahead and downloaded that. So I'm trying to play this and Freedom Cry, and then play Valhalla. So there's an achievement that tells you to travel 961 kilometers, 596.516 miles. Jeez, that's crazy. Played it a lot. It ran a lot. It wouldn't take you that long to hit it, really, if you think about it, because there's a lot of games that have achievements for, you know, traveling a mile or 2 miles. I've been playing, me and my son's been playing Call of the Wild the Hunter lately. So there's achievements on there to travel 1 mile, 2 miles, you know, etc. And I think I got an achievement for traveling 10 miles the other day. Oh, really? Wow. I got an achievement for traveling 10 miles the other day, and I've only been playing it for about a week. Can you just set your dude up to, like, run and pin him up against a wall and just let him run, like, overnight, so he just runs for, like, 12, 13 hours straight? You did your platinum run for the month, now it's time to enjoy games for gaming, not trophy hunting. That's my problem. I trophy hunt everything. I'm talking to you guys and not getting nothing done, but that's okay. This is what it's for. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I didn't think about that. Yeah. Well, is there enough content in that game for you to actually run 500 and some miles, like, and still have things to do, you know, so it doesn't get, like, so you're not just running around just to be running around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm super bad at trophy hunting. I do that, like, just like I'm doing it right now. Like, this game. Oh gosh, so you'd have to run back and forth 500 times. That's crazy. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought there for a minute. Oh, this game here, like, I just mainly been playing it for the story, but I can't not play it and not try for 100%. It's just not in my nature. God dang it. Freaking Assassin's Creed, you and your stupid jumping mechanics. The map is divided. This game could take you like 20 hours, but it'll probably take you 200. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm worried about. Oh, so you can't even run back and forth. Man, that's crazy. What a messed up achievement. Like, that's one of those achievements that the only people that's going to get them is, like, just die-hard trophy hunters, right? I mean, you're not going to see, like, the average person get that one, I guess. There we go. I could have sworn I had some left, but nice. Glad I got them all. What is this? This is a weapons dealer. Yeah, general store, harbor master. I don't need to go to any of those. Yeah, you're probably right. This probably will take me 200 hours. See, when 24 when Drunk Mercenary finally beats the game. Max you can run without fast travel is about 960 meters. This is not even a mile, really, huh? That's crazy. Oh, shoot. Where am I at here? Here we go. No, it's not going to take me... Well, yeah, it's not going to take me that long. I'm gonna concentrate on this game. I was hoping to have it done by Thanksgiving, but I didn't get to play it last weekend as much as I anticipated. And now with Call of Duty... With Call of Duty's Battle Pass out, I'm concentrating pretty heavily on that. Just because I like Call of Duty, but I can't play it without something to go, something to unlock. And the Battle Pass, I didn't play a lot of the last ones. I played Vanguard, but when Vanguard came out and I figured out kind of what the Battle Pass deal was, like it really kind of made it fun and exciting for me to play it again. So now I've got to play it enough to get the Battle Pass finished, you know. And then once the Battle Pass is finished for this season, then I can stop playing it for a while until the next Battle Pass comes out. Yeah, exactly.
Blue's down! Catch someone!
Yep, I can't just play just to kill people. Like it doesn't work for me that way. I have to have some type of achievement to unlock. Are you? Awesome, man. Well, feel free to... I don't know. You're on PlayStation. Yeah, 'cause you said you got PlayStation Plus. Feel free to add me on there. You're more than welcome to. Can't guarantee you that I'll have a lot of different people I'll play with, but you know, you're more than welcome. I know, but see, I mean, we win a lot, but winning gets old after a while, like with Call of Duty, I think, stuff like that. It's funny, man, because like back when I used to play iRacing 3 or 4 years ago, when I was really good at it. Not like now when I'm just like mediocre. Oh, went the wrong way. Crap. I had more fun. I had more fun when I was not. When I was actually. I don't say when I wasn't winning, but when it was really competitive and like I had racing with people who could hang with me, you know. When I was winning all the time, it kind of got old. Like the excitement level kind of went down a little bit. Now I can't win to save my life, so I'm like, when I do win, I'm super excited about it. But back then, you know, 3 years ago or so, I was winning like 50% of the late model races I'd enter. But a lot has changed since then. Now there's a lot more. Stop singing, guys. Jeez. Now there's a lot more people, a lot faster. There's better people on there now than there was. You had more fun doing the Daytona 24 than when you were winning the 851 Weekly League. Yeah, that Daytona 24 was fun. I'd like to do that again. I might do that again this year, maybe, if I can find a good team to run with. That's not a problem, but almost passed it up again. I could probably run with Aaron's team again if I really wanted to. He don't race too much anymore, I don't think. If he does, I haven't noticed. I know he races Road to Pro, but a lot of guys over there still do, so I'm sure I can get up with some of my old teammates. There's a chance, yeah. I might run it. That 850 on a weekly league, I really do miss running that. That was fun. I need to go back and watch some of my old videos of some of those weekly leagues. That last one, when I won the truck championship, that was one of the best ones. And I never did get my my trophy for that. I hope so, man. I hope you do. The whole reason I haven't been streaming... See, I've been doing some iRacing lately. But for whatever reason, my fourth monitor quit working. Like, the monitor works. So here's what happens. I don't know, maybe you can... I don't know how tech-savvy you guys are that are watching. How many people's on here, right? 4 viewers. Okay, so somebody maybe knows what's going on. One of those viewers is me, so I guess technically 3 viewers. But so I've got a triple monitor setup. One calls Mark didn't qualify. Yeah. There you go. I miss it, man. I miss racing. Scotty's such a good guy. He races modifieds and late models now in real life. His dad's the one that makes the setups for me. That's who owns Pay to Win Setups, is Scott Lamp does, and whose team I'm on. So here's my problem I've had. I gotta keep checking the time, make sure I'm not late to the doctor's office. Here's the problem I've had. So I've got triple monitors at 1440p. I run a 3060, not a TI, just a standard 3060. I hook my triple monitors up, everything works great. When I plug my fourth monitor in, all the monitors go black, and they start flashing kind of off and on, and I have to reset the computer. I have to pull the HDMI cable out of the fourth monitor, or any monitor really, it doesn't matter which one. I have to pull the HDMI cable out of that monitor, then do a hard reset on my PC to get the other 3 to come back on. And that never happened until it updated one day, and now it just does it all the time. And everybody says it's a driver issue, but everything's up to date. And I've rolled back drivers, I've got stuff up to date, I've done everything I can think to do. See, that's what I was thinking. It was a resolution issue, but all of them are set to maybe I wonder if it's because my fourth monitor that isn't the same resolution as my triples. Like that was never a problem before. But maybe now. I need to look and see what it is. Like my triples are 1440 and 60 hertz, or I can put them on 140 hertz. But I've been running 60 just because the 1080p monitor I had up top was not 140 hertz. But maybe now, I don't know. I need to look into that and see. You might be onto something there. Let's upgrade this thing. Renovation will cost $300. Yeah, of course. This building is going to look about as crappy as it does right now. Honestly, it doesn't. They don't really do a good job renovating them. Oh, this one looks a little bit better, but you would think renovated they would have painted that top part. Okay, so what do we got going on here now? Still remember when some guy jumped into the A51 out of the blue and dumped Scotty, and then Junior RKO'd him under, or JR RKO'd him under caution. I don't remember that. Not surprising though. Oh, here it is, way up here. Yeah. Yep, I went through Red Dead Redemption completely. I almost 100%ed it, but the whole reason I didn't is because there's animals in Guam that you have to find, and I didn't realize that you couldn't go back there. So I missed some of the animals there, and I couldn't get back. I want to do another playthrough as a bad guy. That was a really fun game. I enjoyed that. Kingdom Come's a really good one too. If you're into like medieval type stuff, that was a fun game to play. I've been around for a minute. I feel like I do a decent job with my YouTube channel. I'm not the most exciting guy in the world, but I feel like I keep things fairly interesting. I mean, if you look at some of my past episodes of like RDR2 versus the first stuff I put in from Borderlands, there's a noticeable difference in the way my commentary sounds and everything else. I started streaming like this just because I don't have time to edit things like I used to. Which ending did I get for RDR2? Arthur got beat up and died on a rock. Is that the ending you're talking about? Forget where it was, but Scotty got dumped, and then he smoked him under caution. Aaron got all butthurt for it, but I mean, JR was like 13 at the time. So what did he really expect? Yeah, I got the good ending. I only did one thing that was bad, and this was before I even knew that there was multiple endings. I think the first guy... Save. Okay, come here. How do I save him? I have to kill these guys first, okay. I didn't know there was multiple endings at first, so there was a guy that I had to go... God dang it, really? There was a guy that I had to go beat up to get money from, and I beat the crap out of him before I realized that I could actually talk to him and like do that in a non-violent way. And I think everything else I did, I tried my best to do it as a good guy. I want to go next and do it as a bad guy and actually like just rob and pillage everything. Like, I'm talking about going into a town and just murdering everyone in there and just taking everything and seeing what I can find. Because, you know, the more you play it, the more different letters you get, and, you know, it's different every time. I mean, the main story's the same, obviously, but you get a lot of lore is different every time, so I just don't know if I ever get the time to do it. I'd like to play it on PS5, but I don't want to buy the game again unless it's like on sale for $5 or $10, which it may be for Black Friday. Good God, look at all this crap. It's everywhere. Jeez. Take it the bad one, you get absolutely mauled in the final fight. Really? Maybe so. I haven't looked it up to see. Oh, geez, man. Mass Effect. God, don't even get me started on Mass Effect. I know you're right. I have watched games that I know I'll never get a chance to play. I watch guys play them on YouTube. No, I think I have to digital download. There's a stupid assassin around me somewhere. Games I never get a chance to play, or know I'm not going to get a chance to play, I typically watch guys play on YouTube, and Mass Effect is one of those that I've been watching this guy play for a while now, kind of off and on. And yeah, there's tons and tons and tons of lore in that game. It's amazing, really. It's a bit tough. I platinumed the series prior to remastering. It took a bit even for me. Assassin Interception. I remember doing one of these earlier. I don't remember what it involves. So what you're saying is I need to stream me for you to enjoy it. Yeah. Yeah, no, I can enjoy it if I play it. I just don't have, Oh, okay. Well, maybe I will. Will it let me download it for PS5 even though I bought it for the PS4? I'll have to check out and see. No, I just don't have the time to play it like I want to. Like, I can watch somebody else play it, and I can fast forward through different things, and, you know, it's a little bit easier than if I do it myself. And, like, me and my wife likes watching people play games as well. So we'll lay in bed at night, you know, like we go to bed at like 8:30, 9 o'clock, and we'll lay in bed at night and watch people play video games. So that's where I kind of catch up on a lot of stuff. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, they're coming from everywhere. Dang, they're way up there? Are they actually closing in or what? I guess they are. Yeah, they're closing in.
It's been a long time since I've seen any living soul around
He's
here.
gonna die. Somebody's gonna kill him from up top.
You almost remind me of my former compatriots. Ah, I must be imagining things. They might be coming around too, and I cannot be responsible for your safety if
I
you
just
hang
saw
about.
one. I do have a wife, yep. Been married for 13 years. A wife and 3 kids. Which is another reason I don't have much time to play. You're dead. Alright, let me guess if I can kill these guys real fast. I'm running out of time here. Your mom finally watched an Uncharted movie. I haven't even seen that yet. Is it good? This guy's so gonna die. I thought they closed in. You have to locate and intercept them, I see. Oh, there's one there. Wow, he's just like hiding right out in the open, isn't he? Hello. Goodbye. See her wave at me before I shot her in the face. Yeah, I'm an old man, Dark Krusty. Getting there anyway. A lot older than I would like to admit sometimes. Life comes at you pretty hard. One minute you're like 18, 20 years old, out chasing girls or, you know, or guys or whatever you're into. And the next minute you're pushing 40 with family and a mortgage, and things change quick. I don't know where this last guy is here. Oh shoot, jeez, have mercy. Grab onto something next time. Where's this guy at? Aha! This is like the dumbest side quest I've ever seen in my life. Calm down, Kenny Chesney. I ain't that old yet. Right, Viking sword. Alright, one more thing here. This is behind the waterfall. I hope it is. It doesn't look like it, does it? Nope. Just gonna back up top. 12:10. I got 20 minutes and then I gotta run. I love how in life it goes from insulting to be young to insulting to be old. Yeah. Yeah, there's not much in between, so enjoy that. When you get there, if you're not there yet, enjoy that brief amount of time, because it goes really fast. It's kind of comical because I can remember, you know, like being that person that was like telling old people how things should be, and now I'm that old person telling younger people how things should be, you know. But you learn, I mean, you when you're young, you think you know a lot of stuff that you really don't know. When you get older, you start realizing how things really work, and then you try to tell young people like that's not how this works. This is how it works, you know, and this is why things like they are. And so yeah, there's not much time in between those 2 points in life to where you're just kind of in the middle, you know. Give me that. Give me that treasure box. Yeah. Alright, I think we got a few more things. That's everything up north. Yep, good. A few more things down here. God, there's still a ton of stuff down there, isn't there? There's a movie that put it well. Knowledge is a circle. What you receive, you must give back. Yeah. Yep, that's true. The problem is, a lot of the knowledge you try to give back, some people just refuse to accept it. But I guess that goes, I mean, that goes for older people too, you know. There's a lot of things young people say that are right, especially when it comes to, and my outlook has changed a lot on a lot of different things, politically and economically and scientifically and every other ickedly you can think of. But you know, I used to kind of be of that kind of person that would say, you know, you don't need to make a ton of money to be happy, and I still believe that to a degree. But you know, people always want more money, and I've always been the kind of person that was like, you know, if you budget properly, you don't need a ton of money to live well off. I've always believed that. But you know, over the past years, things have gotten to the point to where, I mean, I make pretty good money in my job, and even I feel like I need more money now to live the way I want to live. So I've kind of jumped on that bandwagon now, where I'm like, yeah, people really do need to make more money, and things aren't as easy as they once was. And I think I was kind of right at the time about that, but now things have changed so much. Yeah, exactly. I mean, well, you know, the problem is everything's gotten so expensive. I don't know how things are where you are, if you live in the U.S. or somewhere else in the world, and how inflation has affected you. But in the U.S., it's not as bad as it is in other places in the world. But you know, it really doesn't matter how bad it is for people who aren't used to it. It's still bad. Yeah, inflation moment, exactly. So you know, for example, a year ago it cost us about $100 per month in groceries, right? To buy groceries to feed our family and everything. And that, oh god, I'm gonna die. You sir. Hold on a second. I will get back to this in just a minute. Shut up. Go to sleep, fool. For us to eat fairly well. Oh god, there's no telling what it was. For us to eat fairly well about a year ago, it cost me about $100 a week in groceries, or my wife really, because she's the one that buys the groceries. We have separate bank accounts. That's why I say it like that, which works out great for us because she likes to spend money and I'd like to hoard it. But anyway, it would just be an argument if we didn't do it that way. This is a cool looking place. So about $100 a month for groceries. Now it went from $100 a month for groceries to almost $350 a month in a year. And you know, like they tell us our inflation is 8.2%, but it's way more than that. Like our inflation don't count regular 72 of your cents to a dollar. Yeah, I think that's right. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really pay attention to exchange rates and all that stuff too much. So I don't have really a big opinion on that because I don't feel like I can talk about it intelligently. So I just don't talk about it. But yeah, so like everything here's went up. Like building supplies here has went up over 100%. Food has went up over 200%. Everything has. You know, houses now. I sold my old house. I bought it for $82,000 in 10 years ago. I sold it for $170,000. No. Yeah, sold it for $170,000. 10 years after I bought it. That's how much housings went up. Apartments have went up. You know, where you used to pay $600 a month to rent, it's not $1,800 a month to rent. I mean, it's just stupid prices. And the bad thing about it is nobody really makes any more money than they used to. I mean, I don't. You know, I do have a better job than I used to have, so yeah, I make more money. But the pay rate for that particular job has stayed the same. You play international games and have to pay for microtransaction. Yeah, I mean, I know a little bit about it, but I don't really keep up with it, you know. All right, where is this? Where's this? There it is, right there on the ground, right in front of my face.
A good catch.
10 minutes. I got 10 minutes. Can I get all this done in 10 minutes? Probably not. No, probably not. Alright, we're going to get this note here. And then we're going to go read this war letter because it's one of my favorite things to do in this game. Is to read the war letters and learn about the lore. And this guy's going to try to shoot me as I climb the wall probably, isn't he? And then I got to duck out for a little bit. Oh, you missed me. Again. That's unheard of. And I'm so glad these things are easier to catch than they were in Black Flag. That's pretty good. That's not bad at all. What do you do for a living? Well, I should say that's not bad if you're fairly young. Once you get a family, it's probably not enough to really do a whole lot with it, but...
Yeah. Yeah, well, if you're a kid, then that's not bad money at all. That's way more than I was making at your age. Well, I don't know how old you are, but when I was a kid, I should say. I started my job making $8.50 an hour, so like $140 a week 20 years ago. And even then, it wasn't enough. God, there's wolves everywhere over here. Alright. Give me that last one. Thank you very much. Oh, just give this one. None of this meat goes to waste. Alright, well, this guy had a day, didn't he? FedEx got you at 28 right now. That's good, man. 28, that's not bad. You work for a party hire business. Oh, nice. That actually sounds like that might have some perks to it. Yeah, FedEx and UPS both pay pretty good. I'm a UPS delivery driver, by the way, in case you were wondering. Yeah, I think UPS is starting people out at like $20 an hour now. I don't know what their top rate is, though. Alright, let's see what this letter says. My faithful acolytes. Anto, I reject your offer of help. Huh, yeah. Well, we're not grounding planes yet, so that may be coming, though. Who knows? I reject your offer of help. I have recruited my own brotherhood. Liberated from plantations, my faithful acolytes are all I need. They are willing to die for our cause. I reject your calls for peace. There will be no peace while the French continue to spread across Saint Domin... I don't even know how to pronounce that. Like a plague. What would you know of peace, raised by such a soft mentor as Tabai? If I found a precursor relic, I would not destroy it. I would use it as early and often as possible. My knowledge of the Brotherhood comes from its source, I cannot pronounce half the stuff. La Shea Wakwayan Mutluk Bel Kalun Mumkin. It sounds like, reminds me of Klingon. I understand these words in a way you never will. Obviously, my creed is pure, undiluted by centuries of weakness and compromise. If your so-called assassins oppose me, they may possibly die. If your so-called Maroons join me, they will surely die. All things end in death. It may as well be French deaths. Francois Macandal, Port-au-Prince. Shoot, we got some new guys transferring from Jacksonville. I wonder if he knows he is moving up to 20 degree weather. Oh gosh, from Jacksonville, Florida. I was on my way up to an animal military field exercise, and my captain just straight up asked me if I wanted to work for his party hire business. Nice, man. That's awesome. Well, listen, Dark Crust, it was a good meeting you, man. Thanks for joining the stream. I've got to go because I have a doctor's appointment at 1:30, and it's 12:30 now, so I got to get there like 30 minutes early. But if you are interested, follow me, and I'll be back when I get back home today, and we'll be playing something. Snyder, it was good talking to you, buddy. Thanks for hanging out, and hope you guys have a great day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. And we'll see you later on. All right, so see you guys later.